The following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Gridiron Awards. This is our annual WFL Award show where we honor the top performers of the recently completed season. So hope you're prepared to be surprised and amazed and applaud some of the great efforts of some of our players who participated this season. And we even have a big special announcement for you near the end of the show, where we'll unveil our charter group of the WFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. So something to look forward to as we begin. So let's take you down to the show. And here we go. And our first award is going to be Rookie of the Year. Some great nominees this year and some outstanding performances in the Rookie of the Year category. And the nominees are running back from Orlando, Najee Harris. What a year he had. 222 carries, 838 yards, and 5 touchdowns for the Orlando Apollos. Davis Mills, quarterback for the London Knights, came in an effort to help London near the end of the season to try to make the playoffs. And Micah Parsons, linebacker for the New York Generals, finished the season with 9 sacks, 53 tackles, 5 forced fumbles, 6 hurries, and 11 stuffs. And the winner is Najee Harris, running back for Orlando. So congratulations, Najee, our Rookie of the Year for 2022. We're going to take you through some statistical awards, and then throughout we have some of the other awards. Coming up, Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. So sit tight for those. The rushing champion for this year, Ezekiel Elliott from St. Louis. This is his second rushing title. First one came back in 2017. This year, 264 carries, 1,303 yards, averaging just under 5 yards a carry. Crossed the goal line 12 times. We'll be seeing him tomorrow in action for St. Louis as they take on Berlin in the Pantheon Bowl. Your receiving champion, Cooper Kupp of the Tampa Bay Bandits, caught 106 passes this season, 1,362 yards, just under 13 yards per catch average, and 13 touchdowns. Your passing champion, Joe Burrow of the Houston Roughnecks, ended the season with a quarterback rating of 110.7. And an amazing run to get into the playoffs and stop short by the eventual Western Conference champions, the St. Louis Stars. Your scoring champion in the non-kicker category, Dalvin Cook, running back for Berlin, scored 13 touchdowns on the ground. And like Ezekiel Elliott, we'll be seeing Dalvin tomorrow for the Berlin Thunder in the big title game. And your scoring champion from the kicker category, Tyler Bass, another championship game participant, and what a year he had. 40 field goals, 37 extra point attempts, for a total of 157 points. And now it's time for our Coach of the Year award. Here are your nominees. Todd Bowles from Las Vegas led the Outlaws to the league's best record this season, 12-2. Chip Kelly of the St. Louis Stars, back-to-back Central Division titles and a Western Conference championship. St. Louis's first Pantheon Bowl appearance since 2006. And Kyle Shanahan for the Berlin Thunder. And the winner is Kyle Shanahan. Led Thunder to a 10-4 record in their first season after being relocated from Oakland. So congratulations to Kyle. Moving on to the statistical categories. Your punter of the year. Yes, we give awards to punters. There are people too. A.J. Cole from Arizona ended the year with an average of 50.2 yards per punt. And we have a three-time winner in the kick return competition. Andre Roberts, formerly of Birmingham, a typo there, he's now with Philadelphia. So he's now won the kick return championship for 3 times. His average this season was 31.5. And the punt return competition, Hunter Renfrow for Tampa Bay Bandits, averaged 13 point yards per return. Your sacks leader goes to TJ Watt of the Detroit Wheels. He recorded 15 sacks this season. And our next announcement is a special one. Is when we announce the next city to host a Pantheon Bowl. Again, we announce these about 4 years in advance. So we are now announcing for the 2026 championship game, and we're proud to announce that Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida will be hosting Pantheon Bowl 25. This will be the 5th time the Bay Area will host the big game. They are tied with Los Angeles for the most games hosted. And just to remind you, after tomorrow's game at the Alamo Dome, up next, in 2023, we have Pantheon Bowl 22 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. 2024, we go across the pond to Wembley Stadium in London for Pantheon Bowl 23. And in 2025, Pantheon Bowl 24 will be at the Dome in America's Center, formerly Trans World Dome, in St. Louis, Missouri. So congratulations to Tampa on earning the right to host the 2026 title game. Moving on through the statistical categories. Interceptions. Trayvon Diggs for Mexico City. 8 picks this season. One of them returned for a touchdown. And now we come to two of the biggest awards for the WFL season. First, the Defensive Player of the Year. Nominees are Trayvon Diggs, cornerback for Mexico City. Jordan Poyer, safety for Birmingham. And TJ Watt, defensive end for Detroit. And the winner is TJ Watt, defensive end for Detroit. 15 sacks on the season. Congratulations to TJ Watt, your WFL Defensive Player of the Year. And now, the other biggie, your 2022 Offensive Player of the Year. The nominees are Joe Burrow, quarterback for the Houston Roughnecks. Ezekiel Elliott, running back for the St. Louis Stars. And Cooper Kupp, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Bandits. And the winner is, wow, Cooper Kupp, wide receiver for Tampa Bay. He is the first wide receiver in WFL history to win this award. So congratulations to Cooper. Breaks a string of a lot of quarterbacks who have won this award. Outstanding season for him. Over 100 catches this season, 13 touchdowns, and selected to the Eastern Conference All-Star team. So congratulations to Cooper Kupp and TJ Watt for co-MVPs of the season. And now, it is indeed my honor, for the first time in WFL history, to announce the charter members of the World Football League Hall of Fame. This is something that's been percolating for a few years now. The WFL in some shape or form has been around for a long time, but I decided that ideally, since we started using Action PC Football back in the 2000-2001 season, that would be the ideal starting point, because that's really where I have all the statistics from. I didn't really keep statistics before 2000, just a handful of playoff games, championship games, and so forth. So we have a good amount of statistical background to really look at and compare players. So we want to go ahead and announce our inaugural, our charter member group, and we're going to do something unique. Our Hall of Fame inductees will be inducted on opening night of the WFL season. So that Thursday opening night game, these players will be officially inducted into the brand new World Football League Hall of Fame. So here they are. Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis, running back for the former Atlanta Flames. Derek Brooks, linebacker for the Memphis Showboats, 5-time All-Star, first-round draft pick from Florida State. Postseason recorded 47 sacks. Brett Favre, quarterback for the Los Angeles Express. At the time of his retirement, held most of the passing leading statistics in the league. Marvin Harrison, wide receiver for the Philadelphia Patriots, a 6-time All-Star. Will Shields, guard for the Ohio Glory, 5-time All-Star. And LaDainian Tomlinson, running back for the Los Angeles Express, 6-time All-Star for them. So there you have it, your inaugural class 2023 WFL Hall of Fame. Congratulations to each and every one of these players. And this will be hopefully a tradition that will continue at our next Gridiron Awards next year. And just a reminder, tomorrow night, the big game, Pantheon Bowl 21, Patrick Mahomes and the Berlin Thunder will be taking on Kirk Cousins and the St. Louis Stars for the WFL Championship. This game will be broadcast live on the Replay Sports channel on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, please do so now. That way you will be alerted when we get ready to broadcast. This should be a great game. If the playoff contest that these two teams have gone through in their respective conferences is any indication, we should have a classic. This has been Glenn Walker, thanking you for joining us here on the Replay Sports channel for the Gridiron Awards. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow for Pantheon Bowl 21.